Why I choose to singing the national anthem before every training, for every day. Do you think I want the people feel, oh, how is romantic Abdullah? No, because I want they remember. They
they are
play for
fighting for.
Nepal, not for Abdullah or any name. Because these people will gone. The national team is one,
Right.
but here it's not one. It is 100 team in one team. The coach must control everything
Right.
because it is not about dictators.
First of all, congratulations on winning the Coach of the Year award.
Thank you
And
so
welcome
much.
back.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, the second phase. So, I want to bring you back to, I think, in the last few years, this has been like the cementing part of Nepali football's whole storyline. So, I mean, you already know what happened, but I just give you the brief of the outside scenario, how people were thinking about it. So the training camp was going on, and then there were players who were not happy with how they were living in that hostel, right? And then they came to you, which, from an outsider's point of view, you are the coach inside the pitch, not for the players' facilities or anything like that. And from what was outside in the media, what came out was players talked to the manager, nothing happened, and then they had no choice but to go to you. And then in that scenario, you kind of ostracize the vice captain, and then everybody followed suit. So it was
Okay.
like, for us, it was like, what happened? Was it the coach's responsibility to take care of the players' needs outside of the pitch? Was it the manager's job? Did the manager fail? Or did the coach put a false mask to make the players feel like they could go and ask anything from him? What's your take on this?
I will not answer this question, but I will say one thing. In my agreement with Anfa, in every training camp we must be in hotel, but
Right.
sometimes we need to stay 3, 4, 10 days in hostel,
Yeah.
and I stay with them.
So you were there with them
Yeah.
in the hostel.
But I cannot sleep there.
Right.
I come from 6 morning, I left 10 p.m. I cannot sleep because I am sick,
Right.
so I cannot sleep. But it's only 3, 4, 5, 10 days maximum. All the time we are in hotel.
So do you think that was unreasonable for the players
I
to?
will not answer.
Okay, then let's move on.
Repeat the question, no problem.
The same.
Say it again.
So yeah, again, the main thing is people want to know your side, because see what happened was, we heard from the players, we heard from the media, we heard from the fans who were speculating, but we never heard from you. Nothing happened.
I will take my secret with me to
To
the
the
grave.
grave. All right. I mean, that's understandable because that's your side. So if you don't want to say it, it's completely
Because
fine.
it will not change anything.
Of course, it would not. Right. So let's try to get this in a general sense. You're the coach. You have put down the rules, right? And then your responsibility is to talk about what goes on in the field. So, do you think in any world scenario, do you think a coach needs to go beyond that? That's
Yeah.
my question.
In
In
He
what
must.
sense?
Yeah. I will ask you one question.
Yeah.
Why Brazil lose the final 1998 against France 3-0?
I was too young to
Yeah,
actually.
because team manager give the players permission to stay outside all the night.
Okay. That kind of control.
So-
Okay. Yeah. Of course.
The coach must control everything
Right.
because it is not about dictators.
But
It's
some form of
about
authority.
one thing wrong will destroy everything.
Right.
So this is very simple. It is not same of before.
Right.
Name for me one player be in the squad, he don't deserve to play for national team. Name one player.
I don't think there was any.
Thank you.
Even when those players left.
Thank you. This is my job. I give chance to everyone deserve to play for Nepal national team.
Right.
How old Ayush Galan?
1920.
How many international matches he has?
More than normal for Nepali player of that age.
So the number go up.
Right.
What about the age of the team?
The average age was like very good.
Very good. How old? 22, 23?
A little bit more than that, I think.
24?
Around that.
Thank you. In the past?
Yeah.
What is
It
the
was higher. Definitely.
30, 31?
Not that high, but
28?
of course. Yeah, around probably.
28,
around
you know what's mean 28?
28, like
It's
the
mean
peak.
4 years maximum.
Yeah.
Okay, 24.
8 years, or even depending
You know,
on how
if
they
Ayush Galan continue as a player for national team, in 5 years he will reach more,
25,
maybe
26.
100.
appearances. Yeah.
So you judge me on my work.
Right.
I judge the players
On their work.
on their work.
Right.
Our attitude inside, I have pictures, I am dancing with the players. We dance. We celebrate. We take pictures. We do everything together. I can share it.
Right. And we have seen the pictures as well,
But
in the
I never-
waterfall and stuff.
But there is a lot more. Name one player. He go to the national team. He don't deserve to play for Nepal. Also, Ashish Chowdhury is now scored too much, mashallah, Allahu Akbar, in A division, right?
Yeah.
I choose him already.
Yeah.
And I choose one player from C division or B division, the young one, 17 years old. But we have the problem, the qualifier same time of the B division.
Yeah.
So we cannot take him. He's 16 years old. Ayush when he comes 17.
Yeah. Right.
Suraj, everyone sits young a lot. It is not about me. There is very big team behind me. They were supporting me all the time, including the players.
Right.
So it is not only Abdullah.
So, when you
By
said,
the way, I like when someone call me what? Dictator?
dictator, yeah.
Dictator. It's very good.
I mean,
But I don't care.
whenever we look at successful teams, there's always the main, like the coach, who of course establishes a set of rules that the players have to abide by, because everybody is focusing on that goal. And in that scenario, it was like, from what we read, it was like, these players need to be disciplined, and he's doing the right thing. There was one side, and the other side was saying, you can't control them to that extent. They're adults. So in terms of football, in terms of coaching, like in terms of like all of these things that happen worldwide, what do you have to say to the people who differentiate on that? Like, should we or should we not
Let them sit together and negotiate about this.
discuss about it?
It's not my problem.
I mean, you will always do what you do.
I do what I believe.
Right.
And as I said, I am very bad coach. I am not good human. What's the problem? It's no problem for me. Just focus on the future. Let the players, now they play in the national team, right?
Yeah.
I am happy for them. And when I don't want to name the players, but I have relation with them until now. I text them, we speak. What happens, happens. It's finished.
It was just part of life, I guess. It happens. Yeah.
What you can do.
Right.
So, the focus on this is the problem of Nepal.
Do you think
You cannot move to the next step. We will stay in this question or not in this matter more than 100 years. After 100 years, we will have this question. Who's wrong, Abdullah or the player? Just move, just work.
It's over. It's already
I am
gone.
going
Right.
now to new team.
Right.
The players now with the new coach, inshallah. I wish all the best for them.
Right.
So, no one lose. Just you do your work, I do my work.
In the last few months, a lot of Nepali football fans everywhere, they've been wondering like what you've been up to. So, what are you doing right now?
Nothing. I just have. I make 2 surgery now. I can work now. So, inshallah, maybe in this month, I will announce my new team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, will it be a club or a national
No,
team?
national team.
Okay, that's good. And again, a lot of Nepali fans, they've been talking about you, like what happened, where it all went. Like they've been missing you. So, do you have anything to say to Nepali fans who loved what you've done here?
Yeah. They cannot miss me more than I miss them. What is they cannot understand and the words cannot explain it. My feeling to Nepal. I love Nepal too much because they give me what I never have before. They support me, they believe in me, they let me work against the logic of Nepali football. So, and we get the results.
Yeah.
We reached the final of SAF, we reached the 3rd round of Asian qualifiers. So this is the good thing.
So you just said beyond the logic of Nepali football. So what do you mean by that? Like,
you can understand. It is very easy.
I mean, for me it is, but like for the Nepali audience, how would you explain
They
that?
are very smart, they know.
So when you said, like before you mentioned, we are too scared for the next step. Do you think we are too scared or we are too impatient? What do you think? Scared, right? Not impatient, but we are just okay.
Scared.
And the nice thing that happened, I mean, it's the negative side of what happened brought something positive because we could see more Nepali players get into the national team. Like 10, 11 new players came in from B, from C, right? As we talked behind the scene, you showed me the clips of things that people don't see. So even us as people who talk about football, we do see a smaller picture, but we don't see the bigger picture. Like that 10-second of moment where 2 players prepared for like an hour watching those clips. So what do you have to say to everyone, I guess, as part of the coaching process when we see it as just 10 seconds of goal, but the whole team has prepared for such a long time, but we don't see it. And when you bring those players, there were talks like, yeah, he's picking up from everywhere, from streets. Of course, people do talk like that, right? So what do you have to say to people who love football but who don't understand that gap?
How you choose the players for national team? 3 rules. First, mentality. Second, what is the positive points supporting you in your plan, in your formation?
Your style of play.
The third point, it's very important. He will follow you or not. Follow here, it's not slave. It's mean believing. Because when I said in April, we will reach the final and we don't know when it will be the competition. I will have the best results in Nepal history in SAF Cup. First or second. Or people make jokes about me.
A lot.
Who love in the end?
We?
No, me. That a lot of people make jokes about me when I said we will reach the final. After 6 months,
We did.
we reached the final.
Taking them into the finals, losing one of the star men.
And I love. Without strategy, you cannot do anything. And without believing, when the players believe in you, it's change. When I choose any player, I choose the players for the best thing they can do it for the team. For example, who you think the most important player in my heart when I bought the strategy from the first moment?
I think it could be someone in the midfield.
Who? Name?
Maybe Puzan,
Yeah.
the destroyer. Like
He is our heart.
Right.
The Nepal heart is Bojan Oberkuti.
Right.
Without him, I have big problems because I need to change the system.
Right.
I need to change the orders because Bojan is very smart, very brave, and he loves his country.
Right.
So he will die for his country in the field. But who care about Bojan Oberkuti?
You?
Who care from when you watch the match? Did you watch Bojan Oberkuti?
We watched the whole team basically, but
You didn't understand me.
yeah, please.
In football, the fans, the media, the federation, always looking for forwards. Who scored the goals?
Right.
And
True.
who saved the goal? Our goal. You get the idea?
Yeah. But not the
But
one.
no one
Right. Makes sense.
check who's our hearts in the middle. Now check which level will reach Nepal if we don't have this triangle. Somal Lama, Tej Tamang, Bojan Oberkuti. And
Two of them are
on the bench, who you have?
bench.
Suraj, Kamal Taba, Sisi Hang, Eric Besta, Santos Tamang. A lot. So, every time I choose the squad, I choose only 4 defenders, 5 defenders maximum. And I choose too much people in the middle. Why? Because when I need attack from the bottom, I need Santos Tamang.
Right.
If I need to go to the flanks, I will use Somal Lama, Suraj, Tej Tamang. Why?
Because they are good with.
They are
movement.
good with long pass,
Yes.
diagonal pass.
Right.
Okay. If I want to keep the ball with me, who I will use?
In the middle.
In the middle. I will tell Anjan, Manish
To drop.
to drop inside.
Or Ayus.
And Gautam Somanari will go from the flanks.
Right.
So it is not about who we love. You will never love Anjan Besta more than me, or Keran, or Rohit, or anyone, Ayush Gala, anyone. You will never love them more than me. Because you don't know how is their life. But I know.
Right. True.
You don't know if they are hungry or not, if they are tired or not. But I know. So I don't care what the fans and media want from the national team. I care what the national team wants.
Right.
We want experienced players. I will take experienced players. But now, can you tell me what is the average of age of France national team?
It's pretty low right now. I don't remember, but it's like under 25 for sure.
Same of us. Why?
Because we have young players that.
We need energy. It is normal. This is from God. If you are Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, I don't care what is your religion. You have God in the end, right?
Right.
So this is the rule from God, not me. When you get old, you are the same? When you be youth? No. So sure, one time you must stop playing. But if you train every day, if you sleep 8 o'clock in the night, if you train twice a day, if you take care of your health, you can play.
For sure.
This is normal. Why Brazilian players, superstars, end career when they are 26, 27, 28? All the night they are in the disco party.
We have seen that a lot. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why the Argentinian players no?
They
It
have
is
a different
culture.
mindset. Yeah.
Culture.
Right.
I put rules.
But if the culture is not,
No, it is not the culture. We was all in the same rules for 1 year. And we success. When see we success, we scared from success. We scared to success.
so do you think the biggest issue with Nepali football in general is that we are scared not just for success but even progress? Because you can see the league, how it's going, right? The fight with Nepal Super League, all of that. Like every single month we hear something like that. So is it because we're scared to take the next step? What do you think?
Yeah. How many players from Nepal national team or outside the national team can play outside of Nepal?
Barely a few, I would say. Barely. Like
You
right
know-
now we see a few of them.
You know, really we can send more than 20 players to play in India, Bangladesh, Maldives, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand. Second division, third division, not matter. They must play.
That's been the issue.
But how many agents you have? How many persons speak loud about the Nepali players outside of Nepal?
I don't think there's probably like we don't even know, to be
so
honest.
what I can do?
Right.
I can do one thing.
You can't be the
No.
agent. You can't
No,
be
no.
right.
I can speak in TV, in Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain TV, about my quality players. This what I can do.
Right.
I said, watch my players. They are the best. If they take them, it's good. If they don't take them, it's not my problem.
Right.
But we have the quality players to play. But we don't believe in ourselves. And now, we will see.
But there are a few players who have started going, like Anjan played, Kiran Chandram, he's just promoted to ISL. Even Ananta played for a short time in ISL. And we can see a lot of players who have gone to Australia. Most of them are national level players, right? So, do you think that in the next few years would make a difference? Because
I will
now
tell you
they
one
have-
thing. I will ask you one question. Let me be you will be my guest.
Okay.
Do you want P-Star?
What?
Do you want P-Star?
Me?
Superstar, yeah.
Not really. Like
No,
personally. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you be star, you will like how the people treat you?
I mean, as a human being, of course, that's normal.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Our players, when they go out, they are not superstars. This is the difference.
So, do you mean like the mindset they have, or
You didn't get me.
the way people
Why
see them?
we don't have a lot of players going outside in the leagues? Why only Rohit, Kiran? They have the stability to continue.
Right.
Because they have the mentality to continue as a superstar player.
Okay. So
But other players, they need more time to can be superstar outside. But they are not lucky. Ananta, when he go to India, he get injured. He's not lucky. When Anjan went to India also, he play with the team in the last position, I think.
yeah, they got relegated. Yeah.
He's not lucky. But who can say Anjan not the best striker or winger from all Asia? He's from the top 30 local Asian players in Asia as a winger. But he's not lucky. When he get to play in India, see.
Right.
Just imagine if he play with the champion of India or champion of Maldives. What it will give him as prize.
Right.
It will give him more confidence, more open eyes on him.
Right.
So it is also lucky sometimes. When I come to Nepal, everyone said to me, I will not success. Okay, I'm not success. What's the problem? I will go.
Yeah.
What happens doesn't matter. If you believe in yourself, you will have up and down.
For sure, for sure.
Sometimes the life will kill you. Not the players, not federation, not media, not fans. The life will kill you. You will have something, change everything. So this is the life, normal.
So let's go way back before you came here, all of that. So how did your love for football begin?
I was a player and I get injured when I was young, so I cannot continue as a player. So I changed to be coach. And I work in 5 Asian countries 4 Asian countries. After that, I come to Nepal.
And during that time, like before you came to Nepal, like how was coaching in different countries? Like what experience did you get in each of those?
I learned one thing from experience from working in multi countries. Don't trust you will win all the time.
Right.
Sometimes you will have up and down. So it is okay. This is what I take as a experience. To be very simple, work harder, that's all.
Right.
Focus on the results.
Focus on the results.
Yeah.
So whenever the result went not in the way the team wanted, you'd have to motivate 20 plus players. So how do you do that?
I will tell you one thing. If I care about my percentage, winning percentage as a coach, I will choose to play friendly with not Oman, not Thailand, sure, not Iraq, not Jordan.
True.
So I care about the national team. The personality of the players change.
Of course.
It is not about me only. They are good players. They are good humans.
Right.
So it is not only Abdullah. It is also the players, also my staff. Kiran Shrita, Bikash Malladakuri, Madhu, Krishna, Bikash Gorong, Yujal, and Bibek. So it isn't, and also the administration of Alpha. The mentality changed because we play with very strong teams and we fight very hard.
Yeah.
The results will come in the official games. When we play with, for example, in SAF, in the first day maybe, in my press conference when they announced I will be the new head coach of Nepal national team, I said I will reach the final. I will have the best results in Nepal history in SAF Cup. First or second. I know.
You did.
And I did. The only problem I have, I don't know. We want success or not.
We
This is
as
the
in
problem.
the
I am one from Nepal people. So this is the question. Are we as a Nepali people? We want success? This is the problem. How we want success? You need to work hard. Here, what I notice, if you win one game, it's enough.
when we talk about the few players that have had an experience playing outside, they have some sort of difference in terms of other players, right? Like you said, Kiran and then Rohit. So when we see the international football, when we see the player, how they maintain themselves and then how they have that environment around them to grow them, not just as an athlete, but as a brand as well. For example, you look at Cristiano Ronaldo's lifestyle, right? Or you look at any like major athlete's lifestyle. They have a certain set of rules for themselves: diet, workout, training, all of that. Like there were stories when Ronaldo used to like come 2 hours before training. All of those stories, right? So, what do you think is the missing element here for those young potential stars to take a direction of that lifestyle?
Okay, I will answer from your question.
Okay.
Okay? You said, not me.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
You said. They have rules. Thank you. This is what you said, not me. So how they can be better?
They have to have their rules.
No, you must say it louder.
Okay, yeah, they have to have their own set of rules. Basically, self-discipline.
They must have what?
Their own set of rules to
Thank you.
take that direction.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but now I want to
now you tell
expand.
me.
Yeah,
Now you tell me. Who put the rules?
themselves. Yeah, but
If
that's
they don't do it,
yeah,
who put the rules? Family.
right.
If family not put the rules, who will put the rules?
Society.
Federation. If not federation, who will put the rules?
The society, the country, the national, the whole nation.
See.
Basically.
Can you name one player in all the world?
Right.
He chose the coach of the team.
That's not possible unless they become part of the federation.
Not
But
federation.
as a player, of course, they would not.
No. I don't speak about Nepal at all.
Yeah, no, I mean.
I speak in general. You cannot find a player, choose the coach for the team.
That's
right?
never going to happen.
Why?
Because that's not their role.
This is the natural of life.
Right.
But if I said to you, the players choose the coaches and who start the game and who play and who go out, what do you think?
That's messed up. That won't work at all.
So, who put the correct and the wrong? Who will decide? You or me? Who will decide what is the wrong and correct?
The coach decides.
Not the coach. The players themselves. You are a player, right?
Yeah.
So just be player. I am coach, I be coach. You are media person, be media person.
Right.
Everyone doing his role. I don't speak about Nepal. I speak louder because a lot of things it's going wrong. Not here only. In my country also in Kuwait. Why we lose our leadership of Asia? Because we did what Nepal doing now. Before 12 years, we did
The same thing.
the same things of Nepal now. So this is normal, we lose now. You get my idea?
Yeah.
So I know what's mean to not put rules. But the rules, not the coach put it. It must come from Players Association, from Federation, from Sports Council,
Right.
from the government. But you cannot put rules without prize. Because if you want me to lose my personal life, you must at least have good
Something. Yeah.
money.
Right.
But you cannot play for 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees. So when I came, so we increase it. Yes, we can. I cannot pushing on for federation or government to make it $10,000. I want to make it $10,000 for every player, not in national team, for every player in the league. But I cannot.
Right.
Who will pay? You get the idea?
Yeah.
So, step by step, it's come. So, and when you win, what you get from the government? 4 lakh, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, right? So this money. So you need to success more and more and more. Because if you don't success, the government will never know
Yeah.
you are there.
True.
This is not in Nepal, in all the world.
Right.
Did you anytime see the Prime Minister of Germany or Croatia in the training camp of national team? But when they reach the final of World Cup or semi-final,
They're always there.
right?
Yeah.
Always they come in the end. They never be in the trip with you. They don't know what happens. This is normal in all the world.
Right.
But how I can explain this?
Right.
So it is not my problem. Now the players travel, players stay, the league work, playing now. Believe me, Nepal will reach Asia Cup.
With this set of
They will. Don't worry. But they need to focus. With all of these problems, if they focus, they will do.
they need to get to play, I guess, like
They
the
play.
whole year.
Yeah. In 1 year and a half, I played 25 matches. No, 27.
So, but that's like the international.
International,
But for them-
friendly, official, with the club.
No, but I mean, like beyond the national team, they should be able to play
Yeah,
more.
they must
right?
play.
That's what's
To be a good
popular.
player, you
Yeah.
need to play every year with normal calendar.
Yeah,
50 to 60 matches,
right.
but with normal calendar.
No stress. Like
You know what? Yeah, thank you. No stress. You cannot play, for example, in 1 month or 2 months. You must play 10 months, 9
Right,
months.
right, exactly.
But also the problem, it's come from where we can bring the money for the clubs.
right.
So you need the big companies to support.
To invest.
How they will support? With success.
Right,
You get the idea?
right.
So everything comes from success. But we don't want success. We scared. So we are happy like this.
So I think this idea of being scared of success also applies to the league system that we have, because as you can see, the league is trying to finish in 3 months, 3 or some months.
Because I cannot blame anyone in this. This is the system before 50 years.
Yeah, true.
It is not new.
Yeah. All
Right?
clubs play in the same place.
Yeah.
The other cities, they don't have the interest.
Right? But what will be happens if the league be 6 months? Can you name how many players get injury with me?
I can hardly name anyone.
Bikash Khawas.
He was the
But
only.
ACL, it's not,
Yeah, that's
right?
honorable.
There is endurance of the player,
Right.
but there is no solution. If you want pushing on the clubs, also they will have problem. They cannot play.
Sure.
If they don't pay the salaries, they cannot play. So what is the problem? It must be general plan. Starting
come
from
from
the
all
Prime
the
Minister, to the fans, to the companies, to the Federation, Olympic Committee, Sports Council, everyone in the country, to find solution to give more money for the Federation or for the clubs to can run the league more time. And I was working on this with some companies outside of Qatar to give more sponsorship for the league, for the clubs.
So basically, one group blaming the other group would never solve that problem. Everybody has to come together to.
Welcome in
fans,
Nepal.
media.
They will never come together. Yeah, welcome in Nepal. This is the normal humancy. This is when you looking for the easiest way for failure, you will care about this. When the players issue happens, I can't speak also.
Right.
They will speak, I will speak, they will speak, I will speak. After that,
There has to be action.
what is the action?
I guess
Remove of me. Why I resign?
that is again, as you said, that's
Yeah,
a
why I
shortcut.
resign? Do you think because of this issue?
I guess you didn't see the future in terms of the whole Nepali football scenario?
I resign because I think it's enough.
There's nothing more that can be done.
No. I have contract. I can take all my money.
Right.
And I don't take my money because I know the bad situation of Nepali football.
Right.
So this money will not help me to be rich.
Right.
And it is same of thank you for Nepali football. So I know I cannot give more. I cannot give more. So I resign.
So there's a talk of a new foreign coach for the Nepal national team.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice for him, like in terms of Nepali football?
Don't learn Nepali language. Just when I learn Ajur, I get the problems. Before I learn Ajur, everything is good.
That's right.
Yeah. I wish all the best for him, and I wish from the fans to support him.
It's a big responsibility, and I wish I can do the best for this country and the best for my career.
Don't
Be
judge
patient.
the book from the cover.
Yeah.
Why you judge him? Who are you?
We're just viewers.
We are now. I am from the fans.
Right.
I cannot judge him until we see the work at least,
Right. Right.
and we need to give him more time.
For sure.
For example, for me, no one gave me time, but I survived. But now situation is very bad. A lot of players in Australia,
Yeah.
and the league is working now, and it's very tough league.
Yeah.
So we need to give him time, minimum 6 months to 1 year.
No trouble. Just
Yeah,
let him
no
work.
trouble, no nothing. Just let him work,
Right.
and he will success, because he have the best players in Nepal, and I believe the players is very good. So he will success, inshallah.
So, I mean, we see that in other countries as well. For example, in England, or you could look at Germany with Joachim Löw, right? Everywhere the national team's coach is given enough time to build the squad he wants, right?
Mhm.
But for you, it was a very short time. It was going in the right direction. But what happened? Like, how did this all just end all of a sudden?
This is normal. I think in Nepal they're scared to success. This is what I believe. They're scared to success
So why do you think that's happening?
because the logic said after SAF Cup and we reach the final, we must have the best environment to work.
The next step for the next step.
This is the logic.
Yeah.
But do you think we have?
I
So you answer the question, not me. So this is the problem. Always will be in Nepal. Because we have 7 months, I don't have country.
Right.
When Iraq occupation Kuwait. You know about that?
Yeah.
Yes. So I know what's mean nation. I know what's mean country. I know when you see the flag up. And I come from culture where we was the champion of Asia.
Right.
And we qualified to World Cup. And so I know what's mean feeling of win.
To the big stages.
Yeah, but here they're scared from success. They don't want success because they don't know what's the next step. If they success, what will they will fight for? Nothing. So this is the problem. I don't mean officials or players or fans. This is in all countries. The success. You must success because this is normal. You must success. You will success in electricity, in sports, in economic. One day you will success. What you will do next? This is the problem. When you need to do something, you need strategy. And you need to have enough time. Tell me, name for me one coach in Nepal before me, have more than 1 year or 2 years.
There are probably a few, but again,
Okay, how many?
I can't
Maybe
say
3,
off the
4?
top. Yeah, probably
From
like that.
20 or
Probably,
from
yeah.
30 coaches?
Yeah.
In Germany, in 100 years, only 8 or 9 coaches. Kyrgyzstan national team, they never qualify to Asia Cup. Now they qualify 2 times in row. Why? Can you check how many years the coach working? He's there in the position for 7 years now.
Wow.
So he worked and he put a plan and he changed the strategy, changed the mentality, and he has his time.
So he was given enough time to build his
Give enough
system.
time and don't create problems. Here,
Right.
not in Nepal, all South Asia, they love it because I think this is Bollywood culture.
A hero
Always
comes
the
and
hero
saves the
come
day.
and save everything. But where is the hero here?
Hero is not given enough
Yeah.
time to become a hero.
It's not about me, the hero. Always the players is the hero. Where is the players now?
Half of them
Where?
are in Australia right now.
Yeah. Also, they will say Abdullah mistake,
Right.
or Anfa mistake, or sport council mistake, or fans mistake, or media mistake. So all of us, it's not one part. No one, the angel here.
Yeah.
All guilty because this is the environment for all the sports.
Right.
It's not only for who is the guilty here.
Right.
This is the problem.
Now my question is, with all the things that you had planned as the national team coach, with the players where you were trying to get them to have better experiences, there were scenarios where it was kind of like you had a negative press about you, like he says what he wants. That was the generic view of people around. And there were instances, for example, right before the SAF championship final, you said you'd leave the team after the final.
It will be my last match with Nepal national team.
Or the incident with the players. So with the things that we were doing in the positive side, there were some things that happened that tend to make everyone feel like you were doing something wrong. So how would you justify that part?
See, I resigned before SAF final because I don't want to work anymore in Nepal.
Right.
And my mistake, I back.
Right.
This is my mistake because I am tired.
Just within a few.
It is not logic. What do you want? I said to you, you will reach final of SAF before I know who will be my squad.
Yeah, true.
But I know my squad in my laptop. But I said, I promise I will reach the final. But did anyone support me? What are you looking for? To be trend. This is the message of media or the reasons of people to be trend. You can run naked in the street, you will be trend, I am sure.
Right. True. No, that's true.
So, and everyone know I have health problem in my heart. So I'm not here for fight. I'm not here to make everyone happy. I don't care.
You're doing your job, basically.
I'm doing my job. I don't need to smile in your face, or I don't need to say to everyone, hello, brother. I don't need. I do my work. And if you find anything wrong in my work, you can name it. Okay. But when we reach the final of SAF, what is before of this? 3 months training camp, Bukhara, Kathmandu. After that, 1 month training camp in Doha. Who do this?
I don't think that has happened before in Nepal.
It is not me only. Anfa. Why? Because we have target. But the problem is, as I said, we scare from success. For the players, I said in the first day, don't blame the players, blame me. I will not change my opinion. You want speak bad about me, speak. You won't say, I am the problem. Okay, no problem for me. Because in the end, you cannot hide the sun.
Right.
Right?
Right. That's true.
If you hide it with some clouds,
Mhm.
in the end, sun will come.
Definitely.
So, when I receive every day more than 100, 150 messages from Nepali people, I am the best or the best time is with me. Do you think I will care about anyone speak that I am not good coach? I don't care.
Right.
Because I believe in one thing. From the first day until now, until I die, no one can take Nepal love from my heart, and no one can remove me from the hearts of Nepali people.
Right.
So I don't care about anyone speak. You want speak, speak. Because when you speak about me, you will be trend.
That is true.
So
That is true.
let them speak, I don't care. But as I said in the beginning, don't ever blame the players. I will take the responsibility and blame me. No problem. Because already I will be with a new team.
Doing the same thing.
I will do the same. I will never change. I will fight. I will be very tough. I will put the rules. In or out, it's your option. But I don't speak about the players. I speak about all federation, players, media, me,
As
you,
one.
everyone as one. Because we must be one. In all the countries of the world, the national team is one.
Right.
But here it's not one. It is 100 team in one team. Why I choose to singing the national anthem before every training, for every day. Do you think I want the people feel, oh, how is romantic Abdullah? No, because I want they remember
Who
they
they are
play for
fighting for.
Nepal, not for Abdullah or any name. Because these people will gone. They will disappear. They will die. But Nepal never died. So this is the problem.
So, in terms of like Nepal's hope of winning the SAF championship, why do you think it's like we are not aiming for more? Is it because we have not won it yet, or why do
You
you
will
think it's
never
happening?
you will never reach the next level until you did the first step. The first step was reach the final.
Yeah.
After reaching the final, you can do what you want. If we are lucky in the draw of Asian Cup third round,
Yeah.
maybe we can qualify to Asian Cup. Because Hong Kong qualify already.
Yeah.
And it was, and also there is one thing. Now all the countries, not all, Indonesia for example, when you play with Indonesia, you didn't play with Asian teams. They are European, but they are Indonesian.
Yeah.
But they are used the grandmother rules, so they have new players, new generation. And when you check with the new head coach, he is the best one from South Korea. He beat Germany in World Cup to 2018.
Yeah.
18. So he has the experience, and they have all the time training camps in Europe.
Right.
So what do you think they will do?
Definitely, they will perform. Yeah.
And if we check here, unforgive me everything they can, and I did everything I can to have. We have training camp in Iraq.
Yeah.
We have 2 training camps in Qatar.
Yeah.
We have 1 training camp in Thailand, and we have very long training camps inside Nepal. So, but it's not enough. You need more.
More time.
You need more. To reach high level, you need more.
So we are almost at the end. So I just want to ask you one question before we end this. Like, who do you see? I mean, we have already talked about a few players, but who do you see becoming the star in the next 5 years? I mean, Anjan and Ayush, we have already talked about them. Maybe beyond that, who do you see? Okay, this guy is very underrated.
Suraj Thakuri, Eric Pesta.
So what do you like about Suraj?
He's
That
very
makes him
intelligent.
Intelligent.
He can see what we cannot see.
Cannot see.
He can see. He can make screenshot for the field.
So he has that kind of,
Yeah.
even though he's physically maybe not ready. What do you think? Like he seems like that.
It's
I
not
don't
like
know,
yesterday when
because-
I be next to the volleyball coach. He's very taller than me.
right.
But what is the relation of body?
Right. That's why, like, no, that's not my question, because see, what we see is
They don't understand. Football come from the
brain, right?
brain,
Yeah,
not from.
Sergio Busquets.
If
he's
you
pretty
need, you
fit.
can bring boxer players.
Right.
Yeah.
So to everyone who's watching, you should not judge him by his
Yeah.
physical
Why
appearance.
you judge?
You see, plays
And
with his head.
always in Arabs we said, always scare from the short people. Don't scare
Right.
from the tallest.
Right.
And we reached the end. So I have one message. Thank you for NSGF and everyone in Nepal to supporting me. And I think I get what I deserve. But it's not only Abdullah work. I have very strong team behind me,
Right.
supporting me all the time and believe in me. And I am human, normal. Sometimes crazy, sometimes calm. This is the human. And thank you.
Before you go, do you think you'd ever come back as the head coach of Nepal? Ever? Have you ever thought about that, or it's like
They know my
chapter is-
WhatsApp number. They can call me.
All right. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you so much. Thank you.
It was really, really nice talking to you, because I'd been wanted to have this for a very long time, and then coincidentally you came here, so we were able to get connected.
Thank you so much.
for it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.